our health concerns are showing up in our body at a very physical way, something that can be tracked, something that we can see on a monitor, on a computer, as healing progresses. And now, as there has been that shift in our modern day medical world, we are seeing doctors start to lean more into natural healing and spiritual opportunities and mental and emotional health opportunities for healing. I love how the healing arts, at least what I'm seeing in the United States, are beginning to merge and come back together. And now medical science is beginning to recognize somatic symptoms mean there's not an underlying organic issue necessarily. Like you don't have a tumor, but your pain is explained by overwhelming stress and an imbalance of your hormones and whatnot. So somatic issues are gaining credibility rather than being this negative term of stop faking it and man up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And really connecting the mind and the body together and seeing how the body reacts and responds to our emotions and to trauma.
Yeah.
We've gained so much in understanding trauma and childhood trauma. And so at this epic moment in my life, I realized that the very idea that caused contempt against myself was the story about Jesus. And I don't mean to offend anybody who is, Christian or practicing Christian. But for me, the way the story was told me is that this lovely man, the most lovely of us all, had to die a violent and gruesome death on a cross to pay the price for my sins, whether I had done it up to that point or something that I so vile that I would do in the future, that he had to die this death for me. Mm-hmm. And what that did is map onto myself that there's something so vile about me that most violent thing had to happen because of something that I would do or for who I was.
Yeah, I love that. We did an episode earlier on, and I don't think in that episode we really got that point across that you've so eloquently stated, but it was you cannot have a positive relationship with the divine when the divine is your whipping boy. When every time I do something wrong, they get beat up because either I don't have any respect for that person, or every time they're getting beat for me, it creates, I like that you're using that word, contempt. I also like the word contempt because in John and Julie Gottman's curriculum for couples therapy and counseling, what I use in my clinic, contempt is the greatest predictor for relationship failure.